So guys, welcome back to the channel. Let me just go ahead and say that I love this headset. Is it worth the $24.99 at Ross? Yes. Yes, it is. You see it, you purchase it, even if you don't want it. It'll make a great Pollyanna, it'll make a great gift. You purchase this if you see it in the store. I cannot implore you. Listen, the video game right here, it's amazing. But for video purposes, we're still gonna talk about everything. Now let's talk a little bit specs. It does have 32 hours of battery life, which 8 hours in ear, 24 in the case. Body moving base, which you're not lying about that. You have the IPX7 waterproof, which so if you're running, jogging, raining, things like that, you'll be fine. But I doubt the case is waterproof, it's more so the headset itself. You have hybrid ANC, so it does have ANC. It does have transparency mode. It has normal mode. So I did have to re-record certain parts because originally when I did this review, I unboxed it first, then went home, used it for quite some time over the weekend and stuff, and then came back to give you a review. So I'm like, let me update the information. So I do apologize for that, but I want to be very transparent. I don't want to give you wrong information and be lazy and not re-record the parts properly. Now, with that being said, I love this headset, Bluetooth 5.3. It does have the Soundcore Anker app. It works very, very well. There's nothing negative about it. Like, it's a really good headset. And to be honest, out of the ear hook ones, even the more expensive ones that I had, like the Beats $200-something headphones, whatever, how much they cost, to me, they're better. To me, these are substantially better than all of that. But that's just my personal opinion. It's reasonably priced, and even if you buy this outside of the price tag, it's still great. It feels like I'm telling you the reasons to buy it already without doing a review. Anyway, let's get into it. I'm done talking. Let's get right into this review. Alrighty guys, so this part right here, this is the headset itself. I just want to show you this. So this is very unique in my opinion. The way this headset is, they fit into the case like so. You can tell it's charging right here, and you'll see these red lights. I'm sorry, red lights. This is just the reflectors. You see that it's charging right here. Now when you take this out of the case, you're going to flip this up, turn it, and then it goes into your ear. So that's actually very, very unique. I don't think many companies have done that with headsets. Of course, I'm not the headset guru out here. I just review what I see. Now, what comes inside the box is very simple. I didn't use anything outside the box because I have so many freaking earbud tips and things like that. But they did not skimp like other earbud companies. You have your instructions right here, which I didn't mess with. Your charger, USB-A to USB-C. You have your extra small tips, your small tips, your large tips, and your extra large. It comes with everything you need, to be honest with you. You don't need to buy any more rubber earbud tips when you buy Soundcore Anker products, especially the more expensive ones, because they tend to come with everything. And quite frankly, this is a beautiful looking headset. You have the button right, as soon as you open this up, as a matter of fact, it syncs immediately. The left ear, right ear, you don't have anything to worry about. This button actually shows the battery indicator when you press it, how charged the case is. And this right here is the USB-C in the back. Now, unfortunately, they don't have wireless charging. That's honestly the only thing that's missing outside of in-ear detection. It doesn't have that either, but let's be real here. Most people don't care about in-ear detection. As long as you take the earbud out of the case and pop it in your ear, we just want it to work. In-ear detection is kind of like just, I don't know. Who knows? I don't even know how to describe that. But anyway, the headset is pretty good. It's pretty cool looking. You can definitely tell that this is premium. The regular price for this is about $100. Because it's older headset, like a year or two, however old it is, this actually, what's the word I'm looking for here, dropped in price to $59 to $80, depending on where you shop online. Sometimes you'll get Amazon sales Black Friday deals. I got it at Ross for $24, as you already know in the beginning of that long behind intro when I was talking about the product. Because you know, when I get passionate about something, I'm telling you it's freaking good. I cannot stress that enough. Now, with that being said, let's go over to the next section, and that is going to be how to sync this headset in real time. So the syncing process is super, super simplistic, very easy. Pop the case open, bam. I'm going to give it some time to read both earbuds, and what we're going to do here is we're going to press pair new device. And immediately, it should pop up in a second. We have the Studio Buds, Razer Anzu glasses. That's funny. My glasses are on my face, and because I turned off the Bluetooth of my phone, it's in sync mode. So right here, you have the Sports Soundcore x10. I'm going to go ahead and lift that up so you can see it. It's going to ask me to allow. I'm going to press yes for video reasons. and boom, it is synced that fast. You do not have to take these out of the case. Now, some headphones do require you to do that, some don't. When normally the ones that don't require you to do that have some level of software support, which you do have that with this. And we'll talk about the app in a little bit. And I'll show you the instructions through the application rather than that physical paper, because for you guys that don't have the app, or these were given to you without the instructions, once you sync them and download the Soundcore app, it is a way to see all the instructions, the equalizer settings, the active noise cancellation, how to toggle it on and off and things like that. So you're good to go in that regard. Now, very simple, very simplistic. Let us go over to the next section, which is going to be the music test. Alrighty, guys. So, as you know, I took my glasses off, so the audio that I'm going to hear is going to come through this headset. And of course, it's playing through here. So bear with me. I'm blind as a bat. I'm just putting these in my ear first. And then what I will do is I will go to YouTube and I will play some music. And the good thing is that since you guys can't hear it, I'm finally allowed to play some music that I want to play to get a better understanding of how good. Come on, guys. There's no way in the world. There we go. All right, so what's a song that I can think of off the top of my head? I know, Drake. And what's his name? J. Cole? Whoops. Who the hell is Josh? I don't know who that is. Drake and J. Cole. I should have had this up already. Don't mind my blind behind. Okay, so it sounds good so far. Just the ad sounds pretty good, believe it or not. Let's skip that. Now, just so you know, none of the music that's playing in here is no equalizer on it. It's just as is. Wait for the bass to drop. Whoa. Oh my God. This bass is crazy. He's right. Most people do send their verses in the studio, and it's terrible, like a 2-year-old. A lot of the current rappers just can't rap, and they have better beats than they do actual lyrics. Granted, even when you have to pull up their ebonics on a spreadsheet and see what they're saying, it's still corny a lot of the times. But let me just say this. The bass on this is insanely strong. I have used these already, right? But I stopped using them for a while. I went back to my Galaxy Buds. I went back to my, what are those things called? I'm using a OnePlus phone, OnePlus Buds 2s. And that's what I'm comfortable with, you know, my everyday headset. But when I pop these in my ear, man, it takes me to another world of just clarity. The voices is clear. The bass is very clear and crisp. The background noises, everything sounds super crispy clear. I don't have anything bad to say about this. Now, the only downside is that it has some type of active ANC, which I don't know what that is. I've never heard of that in my entire life. But we will discuss that when I go through the actual Soundcore Anker application together. And maybe they'll do a better explanation of that. But so far, the music is super, super clear. Let me go ahead and press the part when J. Cole comes on. The song is fire. All right, get out here, Drake. You corny. I don't want to hear you. As soon as he says Muhammad Ali, he start going crazy. Uh-oh. Beat drop. Okay. That's enough. That's enough. I'm getting too excited about this song. All right, let me get back to the part that mattered. I'm just listening to this song like, this thing is fire. Listen, J. Cole's part in this song, I'm not a huge rap advocate, but when I hear fire verses and you know when someone's good, J. Cole's that guy, right? And I'm listening to Drake, you know, little Drake. I got Brenda, Shonda, my Shonda. It's like, shut up, Drake. Nobody wants to hear you. You shouldn't even be on this track. You should have just been J. Cole, and you should have played the role of DJ Khaled, which is just do the chorus or something. You shouldn't have been on this song. But anyway, this it sounds super clear. I can't express how good it sounds, man. It sounds really, really good. When it comes to like instruments playing, and again, I've used this for some time now, so it's not like I just played one song. It's just that I got reminded how good the quality is, especially if you go into YouTube and you play something in 1080p or 2160 or whatever the resolution is, and the quality increases along with the music and the sound, and it's just super crispy. It's really, really good. For you guys out there that be in the gym, let me tell you something. I had Beat Pros, whatever they're called, the one that fit around the air. These shit on them. Maybe not in call quality, but in terms of music quality, come on now. They cheaper, more affordable, more comfortable, look better, smaller. You saw the Beats case. It's like the size of this box you're walking around with in your pocket. It's ridiculous. But anyway, let me not bash another product, because they're both very, very good, to each their own. But I do believe that these fit better for a person that actually wants something comfortable to use every day, if you get what I mean. But anyway, let's go on to the next section. There's nothing to say about the music. It's phenomenal. Listen, when Soundcore Anker comes out with a product and you know it costs more money, be prepared for quality. It's one thing when I do these little Soundcore Life Note Cs and stuff like that. That's great. They're really good products. The A20Is, amazing products. But when you go up a tier in price, let me tell you, it is like night and day in music quality. I'm telling you, you can't fathom the quality I'm listening to right now. And it's under $100. Imagine walking to the store and paying 24 bucks for this. I'm excited. I don't even need to talk about anything else except for just buy them. That's all I really need to say. This is just formalities at this point. These headphones are phenomenal. But anyway, for video's sake, let's go through the rest of the part. I have to. Let's go on to fit and feel. All right, so like I was telling you guys before, we're in the fit and feel section. I don't normally look directly into the camera, so don't mind me. This is how they look. This is how they fit. This is how they feel. The soft rubber right here is so incredibly soft that it just feels really good against the ear. Now, the reason why I told you guys, the reason why you may not like how it feels with glasses is because if you see how close this is, your glasses is probably gonna have to sit on top of this or slide underneath. So if you have a smaller shaft, you'll be fine. Pause. If you don't know what the shaft is, that means just this is the shaft of the glasses. These are Razer, so this is an actual Bluetooth headset that I have here that I use so I don't have to wear stuff like this. But if I didn't, like when I was using my regular glasses through the weekend, I just left these in the air. And I just walked around and, you know, shake your head, hold on. They're not falling out. They're not falling out. So hopefully whoever sees the review appreciate the fact that I just nearly snapped my neck just to shake these out of my head. But I'm super excited. It's a new week. Thanksgiving is coming, 4-day weekend. So I'm just, listen, I got a little more energy in this review. But back to this part. Yes, they fit very good. Now, here's the weird part that I was telling you guys about. You see how this is? You twist them, they go back down and then fit into the case. You just got to get used to the twist mechanism. What I do is I put this part in my ear first. As you can see, fits in like a regular earbud. If I didn't have this, honestly, I'll be honest with you. If I tore these off, these could be considered regular earbuds and I would use them every single day. Seriously, I'm going to find a way that they can come off. But outside of that, you just hook this around your ear, super soft. The rubber doesn't burn. It doesn't hurt your head. It's not sore. This is one of the probably the only pair of hook headphones that do not hurt that I have tried over the last 4 to 5 years over a long period of listening. Now, obviously, if you blast it, it's going to cause ear aches and hurt your eardrums. That's any headset, so you got to be safe about that one. But so far, so good. I have no issues with it. What I am going to do for the next section is we are going to do app support. I'm going to sync it to my primary phone. We're going to do some app support, and I'm going to show you how it sounds and how the app works with recording quality. 2 birds with 1 stone. Alrighty, guys, let's talk about the application. Now, I will say this real fast. The hybrid ANC, the moment you pop these in your ear, it feels like you have a slight suction, so I'm assuming that's what the hybrid ANC is. But regardless, the recording that you're hearing out of this headset right now is actually coming from the Sport XTs right now. It's kind of a triple section. I'm letting you know about the ANC. I'm letting you know about the sound quality. That's why I'm babbling. And now we're going to talk about the app. So when you download the Soundcore application, all you do is you can sign in through Amazon or email, however you decide to do it. You press add device. I'm going to press allow. And the reason I'm doing it this way is because it's easier to just show you in real time how to sync it rather than to tell you about it. Now here's the Soundcore XT telling you how to use them, how to sync them, blah, 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 yada, yada, yada. I don't care about none of this right here. Now we are in the application itself. This is a Breathe app. We're not going to use that. I'm going to hit X. Here's the X10. So this is the options that you have in the actual headset itself. So if we press the little cogwheel, you do have the option to do wind noise reduction, which I have tried that. It worked very, very well. It also helps with phone calls, believe it or not. You have firmware update, quick start guide that shows you how to use it, user manual for you guys out there that had the issue. Originally, I was going to show you the booklet. There's no need for that. If you download the free Soundcore application and sync the headset to your phone, which you sync it through your regular Bluetooth like I showed you earlier, it will actually walk you through how to use the settings and how to use the headset itself. Very easy, very simple. I implore everyone to do that. Now, with that being said, let's go over to the control section. Remember, this is the button that I talked about. So if you press the button once, it will do volume up or volume down. Left side for volume down, right side for volume up. You have the option to turn those buttons off. We have double press. Now, I'm sorry. If you click into it, this is the options. You can change it from pause to play to next, volume, things like that. You have those options. If you do double press, ambient noise, ambient sound. Oh, so it does have ambient sound. Get out of here. Okay, cool. I thought it didn't at first, but it does have ambient sound. Voice assistant. I guess the voice assistant isn't really necessary if you have like the Hey Google feature. But what I will also say is for the guys that don't like using that feature, and if you're outside, Google tends to pick up voices for other people a lot of times, or it may be like a lot of wind blowing. You may want to double tap just to be able to activate it faster. But again, same settings for the most part. You do have the option for hold for 2 seconds. Some people like triple tap. I prefer hold because sometimes you slip and then you end up doing something that you don't want to do, especially if you're on a phone call. And with that one, you have the option to change noise cancellation, transparency. Oh, it does have transparency mode. Get out of here. I got to redo my opening then. So yes, it does have transparency mode. It has all those features. You know, it's funny. When I first used this headset, right? Like I said, I used it for a little bit on the weekend, and I didn't even go through all the features. I just went through the bare bones, generic, basic aspect of it, and I fell in love with the headset that way. Now that I know that it has all the other features, this thing is a monster powerhouse of a headset, and I just love it, man. I just love this headset. We don't even have anything else to talk about, to be honest with you. It's fire. You can't go wrong with buying this headset. I'm just being honest with you. You really can't. It does what it's supposed to do. It sounds good. It looks good. It works well. The quality is good. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Like, this is all the features that it has. It does have the equalizer, of course. I'm sorry, it has ambient sound right now. I don't care about ambient. We'll do noise cancellation. The noise cancellation is, it's not your typical noise cancellation. To each their own. I can't really suggest it to someone that hasn't tried noise cancellation, but it feels a lot lighter than, let's say, Galaxy Buds or Soundcore, other Soundcore by Anker buds. Probably because this is a ear hook design and it's less pressure. And I think that a lot of people that are running and jogging and things like that will appreciate the fact that you can still hear conversations near you, so you won't get mugged. The equalizer, on the other hand, you have custom equalizers right here. I'm sorry. Let me click on this one. This is the default one, but you do have all these equalizers right here: tremble, spoken word, rock, R&B, Latin, yada yada yada, and so on and so on. You got bass boost. I don't even need bass up on this headset. For the music lover, the rocker out there, the rapper, yeah, you're gonna love the bass boost. I'm gonna tell you that now. But I personally do not need it because it's just not necessary. It works well enough without it, if we're being completely honest here. And that's why I say when a headset is so good that you don't have to download the application to enhance it and it's fine the way that it is initially, that tells you something. Anyway, with that being said, let's move on. So to put this in perspective, is this headset worth the asking price? Absolutely. Even at the $100 price range, it's still worth it. But because they've been out for a while and headphones are constantly coming out all the time, let's be real here. Most people are looking for headsets that are Galaxy Buds, stuff like this that just pop into your ear. I don't mind overhook headphones. The reason I don't personally use them like that is because I wear glasses. And if you can look at my face, I wear these thick behind, chunky glasses. This is the speakers inside the glasses. So it's unnecessary for me to necessarily use headphones like these. But I would if I didn't have this pair of glasses. Like over the weekend in time, I did use these. And obviously, because I had to test them. And I used a different pair of glasses. I popped these on. I felt no discomfort whatsoever when I did so, and I wore them for hours upon hours upon hours. I used the active noise cancellation and other features. And again, timestamps in the description. You guys already know that if you made it to this point. I re-recorded certain sections of this video because I wanted to give you guys a better outlook on the product and a proper usage, right? This has all the features: transparency mode, normal mode, active noise cancellation. It has it. Has everything you need for the $100 price point. But if you find it at Ross, $24. If you find it on Amazon, $49, $59 to $79. Amazon sales probably even cheaper than that. And this is a gem that a lot of people aren't going to know about because it's not like Soundcore Anker is out here with commercials trying to promote a lot of their products. A lot of times I just happen to find them by mistake and I just go to Best Buy and say, oh, a new product. And then I review it, take a look at it. Is it worth purchasing? I order it directly to the house and then boom, I'm impressed with it. Now, what I will say on the last part is, let me tell you something. If you're using the Life Core, like the Life Note 3s or some type of headset like that, excuse my language, none of that shit compares to this in terms of sound. Those little $20, $30, $40 Soundcore Ankers are amazing, don't get me wrong. But when you compare it to this, absolutely not. None of them compare to this personally. I can promise you that. This is a fire headset. I love it. I'm not giving these away. Originally, I was going to give it away to a Christmas gift. Forget that person. They'll get something else. I'm keeping them for myself. I'll have one of the pairs of these. I have Galaxy Buds. I have another pair of headphones. I have my J-Labs that I keep. I keep one pair from each brand for myself personally that I find to be very, very useful. And eventually, I'll do a year. Toward the end of the year, I'll do a year in recap, showing the headphones that I kept out of all the others and the reason why. Now, with that being said, that's the review. There's nothing else to talk about. Buy them. Like and subscribe like always, guys, and I'll see y'all in the next video.